Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. Battle Vita is coming very soon. If you can go to the Battle Vita section right here, you can see it ends on the 31st of August. So the new roster is going to be today. So I'm going to give out some tips and how you can beat the Battle Vita pretty easily. I have recorded all the Battle Vita gameplay through since January to now, so you can go through those gameplays and take a look at my teams as well. So a few tips: you can always go to sync pairs and go to level up. Then you can check all your sync pairs. So you can see I didn't level up all my sync pairs, and some are useful, some aren't, and yeah, some can be support, some being strikers, some can be very irritating to use. So I'm going to go through them. So besides, I am also going to give some suggested teams. For example, the first team I'm giving out today is, of course, this classic team that I use in every single Battle Vita gameplay since Battle Vita 2.0 till now. It's Rosa, Skyla, and Charizard. If it's 5-star Charizard, actually, it's also fine, but 6-star is better. So first we have Rosa. We have 2 out of 5. No clothing. And then Energy Ball, Giga Drain, these are all the same. Then I have Vigilance for Rosa because Rosa is going to be the tank and prevent from critical hits. In the Battle Vita, there are a lot of critical hit moves like Frost Breath, Cross Chop from Noland. So these are very irritating, so Vigilance helps me a lot. And let's take a look at the sync grid. We have HP plus 10, defense plus 15, special attack plus 15, special defense plus 15, speed plus 5, Giga Drain power plus 3, energy ball plus 4, time to adjust MP3 refresh 2, X special attack all MP refresh 2. The main thing is MP refresh. The others are not too important because Rosa is not going to attack too much unless Charizard died. So yeah, mainly MP refresh for Rosa. Then we have Skyla right here. It's another support. Gust, Potion, Take Flight, Area Ace, passive skill, Haste. Lucky skill I've given Unbending because Skyla raises speed and defense, so I don't want Skyla to drop his defense. That is why I gave her Unbending. And it's sync grid. It's HP plus 10, attack plus 5, defense plus 5. Special attack plus 5, special defense plus 15, speed plus 5, Master Healer 1, Potion, MP Refresh, Take Flight, MP Refresh 3. So MP Refresh is more important here. You can keep using your potions if you needed to. When your Pokemon is at red health or yellow health, you can use the potions to heal your rivals up. And of course, Master Healer heals more. And if you don't have Master Healer, try to get those also. Master Healer is very useful as well. So last but not least, Charizard. Don't need to explain too much. 1 out of 5 Heat Wave, Direct Hit, Blast Burn, My Destiny, passive skills. Lucky skill, I've gave Critical Strike 2. So if the move is a critical hit, then the move has extra 1.2 damage. So passive's not gonna go through too much. My sync grid, very decent. You can actually make your own sync grid for this because Charizard is already really strong. So actually you don't have to follow any one sync grid. You can just make your own. So this is my first Battle Vita suggestion. 2 supports at the side and 1 striker in the center. So the next team I want to show you is, let me quickly build it. This team. We've got Mewtwo.
I'll show you true power.
We've got where are you? Liza.
We can do it!
And Meganium.
I can go anywhere.
This team is Meganium, Liza, and Mewtwo. So first for Meganium, we have the light screens for special attacks like the Tantalizer stage. We have Dire Hit All. We have Sunny Side Up. Sunny Side Up raises the special attack and speed of all allies sync pairs by 1. Shine raises if the weather is sunny. But actually, if you use twice, then it's +2 already. And you have Liza's buff as well. Passive, not too useful. I didn't put any lucky skill, but if you want, you can put Vigilance or any lucky skills you want. I didn't set any no special sync grid. Then we have Liza, not very special. We've got Confusion, special defense all out of 1 mind. Psychic, mainly out of 1 mind because sharply raises the attack and special attack, so it's +2. Special defense all for Liza mainly. Special defense very important, +4 maximum. Passives, Power Chain not useful in Battle Villa. Dauntless not useful because you're not using for attack. Stalwart is important because it might be a tank, so special defense cannot be dropped. It's really important. No lucky skill for Liza, but you can add any lucky skill you want. But not critical strike 2, not Plow Flux. No special sync grid. And then Mewtwo. So not gonna go through too much because I'm supposed new beginners do not have Mewtwo, but you can replace this slot with any of the strongest strikers like Palkia, like Rayquaza. No, not Rayquaza because you get a special D drop. Like Olivia, like Karen, or your favorite striker sync pair, but make sure it is a pretty high level or you can hardly finish the Battle Villa. So for Mewtwo here, Confusion, Psychic Shadow Ball, and Nowhere to Hide. Passive skill, Power Reserves 2, very important, and Critical Strike 2 for lucky skill. No special sync grid. Yeah, so this is the first advice from me, is two supports at the back, 2 supports at the side, a striker in the middle. So for our next team, we are going to use this.
I'll join you.
Let me quickly.
I doubt I'll get bored being with you.
This team. So this team is a very special team. You can see that there are no supports. So we've got Kaden and Reuniclus, Palutena and Isorola, and Garchomp and Cyndaquil and Garchomp. So I've used this team quite a lot of times if you have watched my videos regularly. So perhaps some of you guys don't understand how this team functions, so I'm gonna explain a bit here. So we've got Caitlyn Striker as a tank. We have the Don't Bore Me, sharp raises uses defense and special defense. And then we have passive, antitoxin, flameproof, and escape artist. So cannot burn, cannot poison, you cannot be trapped. Very useful for dealing with like poison or situations. No lucky skill, but you can add lucky skill of your own. Sync grid is very important here. So mainly is Kaden Kerr. No, it's Catalytic Kerr 2. So there's a chance to heal itself when using a move. Revenge boost 4. When Reuniclus gets hit, there's a chance to have a move Gauge Refresh. Healthy healing. When the battle starts at full health, then Reuniclus can heal itself every turn after you use the move. Don't Bore Me, Epi Reverse 3, don't need to explain. Hidden Power Proportional 1 is after if you use the move Hidden Power, there's a chance that your sync move countdown will be decreased by 1 stage extra. So very useful tank here. Reuniclus has very high defense, you can see it's 147, not bad. Then we have Isorola, very important to pair up with Garchomp and Reuniclus. So you can see Astonish has a moderate chance of making the target flinch, and Sandstorm, mainly these 2 moves. Passive skill is also important. Sand Fortress, stats cannot be lowered in the Sandstorm, so going to explain a bit more in a sec. Let's take a look at the sync grid first. We have Soothing Sand, Sand Shoulder, Sandstorm Move Gauge Refresh 3, Sandstorm Emperor Refresh 3, Sandstorm Flag Bearer 9, Sandstorm Focus Group 4, Astonish Aggravation 1. So when the Sandstorm activates, Paddle Sand would not get hurt from the sand and also would get extra healing, get an extra stat boost for all, and of course having the MP refresh and move gauge refresh is a very important sync pair to this team. And of course we have Astonish, so makes flinching even easier, and a very irritating sync pair. The big star is Garchomp and Cyndaquil Garchomp, mainly using Earthquake. So even you have Slash is not too important here unless you're running out of Gauge. So just use Earthquake. Well, of course we have X attack, and this match is too fun. We have we have Fast Track 2, and it raises the speed after using a move, and Surging Sand 5 power up move by 50% in Sandstorm. So for me, I added an extra lucky skill, is Surging Sand 3. So we've got during Ascend, the moves will be increased by 80%, so it can be pretty powerful here. So you can also see we have Earthquake plus 6, we have Sand Shelter and Sand Screen. Sand Screen is very important here since Garchomp can be really frail sometimes. So Sand Screen gives an extra 50% boost for defense and special defense for Garchomp. And of course we have the X attack and MP refresh. So Garchomp after Mega can be even better. So remember to use a sync move for Garchomp. Yeah, so this is another team I suggest. Can beat a lot of teams, but the problem is you cannot battle against physical attackers, only special attackers. Because Garchomp is physical attacker and Kaden is, and Kaden doesn't have too good. Actually, Kaden doesn't have too good defense. But when your opponent is using a physical Pokemon, this team cannot work as well as you thought. So beware of the special and physical. And besides, a few more sync pairs I just want to address. The first one is going to be no, not you. The first one is Glalie.
Allow me to lend you a
and
hand.
then the other team I would say is actually, hang on, where is the Pikachu? And if you just join the game, maybe you don't have Summer Suit, Sandslash, you can use any other sync pair you have. So I'm gonna pick some that I think most of you guys can try and most of you guys can use. I'm just scrolling through my list right here. Okay, I'm gonna give a quick sample here. Flannery.
Wait, we're totally gonna go together, right?
Flannery is can be very bad but can be very good depending on how you use. Particular Flannery, we have Ember Will with special attack, too hard to handle, and then too hard to handle sharply raises the user's defense, raises the user's critical hit rate. We have passive skill impervious, so stats gonna be lowered, and lucky skill don't have. Sync can be very powerful here. Ember plus 16, critical strike 5, burn synergy, will with move gauge refresh 3. So you can make your opponents burn, especially for a very difficult haul. No spoilers here, you can watch my videos and you'll see. There's a stage that recommends you to burn the opponent so it can reduce its physical attack. No spoilers here, so you can check it on your own, or maybe check it by yourself. So Flannery is a pretty good sync pair and is one that I recommend for using a striker. And besides, some other good and otherwise some very good supports like Torchic. Torchic can be obtained in the main story, so you don't have to worry about not going to obtain it. You have X Attack All and Blazing Hope, so raises all and raises all, very useful. Passive skills not very useful, lucky skill not very useful. Definitely recommend trying out Torchic. And the other sync pair is Drake. You also saw me use it in my you also see me use on my Lance gameplay. So yeah, hard to starboard, increase move gauge by 2, sharply raise the defense, X special defense. So it's all about defense here. no special grid, passive Terrify 1 lowers attack, so you can use this for physical attackers as well, very useful. And the other one, if you're lucky enough, you can try to use Glalie or Mega Glalie, depending on how you use this Pokemon. So Mega Glalie has Powder Snow that has a 10% chance to freeze every single opponent, and you can see on my Latios video, I got pretty lucky and got a lot of freezes. So definitely recommend trying out Powder Snow. Of course, attention here, not very useful. Frost Breath or Ice Beam, not recommended to use. Mainly use Powder Snow for support and sync move countdown. And X Reagent all make all allied sync pairs gradually heal themselves. So every sync pair can heal itself a bit when they use the move. And of course, we have the passive skill is Snow Shelter protects the Pokemon from damage from Hailstorm, and Fortress 4 is the same ability as Smeargle, I think. So is it same as Smeargle? I don't remember. So has a good chance to raise the user's attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed, accuracy, or evasion at random when an attack is successful. Of course, we have the Mega Glalie. We have a new passive called Last Word. The Pokemon uses Explosion immediately before fainting. Yeah, it's pretty useful here because if some Pokemon are nearly dead and you have Last Word, then you might finish the stage even easier. So mainly recommend those sync pairs. Another few more recommendation is going to be Viola.
I promise I'll snag some amazing photos.
Are you in need of my expertise?
You have my strength at your disposal.
Okay, so let's take a look at Masquerain. I don't know how to read this word. Viola. Infestation leaves the target trapped. Very useful for some stages, not gonna spoil it. And Shrugabug lowers the special attack. Also very useful when your rival is a special attacker. Then you have Professor Oak and Mew. I suppose some of you have watched Spatial Gum's videos, so I'm not gonna go through too much of why Professor Oak is useful here. But remember that his moves can change after using a sick move. So from Swift, it can change to Fire Blast, Thunder, and Blizzard. So super duper effective and unfortunate 9. Very useful here. So yeah, I think that is the end of choosing my sync pairs. If you have other sync pairs that you think is good, let me know in the comment section below. And also try out some of the new sync pairs that you guys have. For example, Signal Suit Blue, Signal Suit Leaf, because I don't have. I can't recommend it here because I've never tried it before. But for the next few minutes, let us take a look at the horse and a bit of the rules. In case you guys haven't played Battle Villa before. Basic rules, 30 halls for the previous, and you go through each hall one by one. So for one day, you can only bring 9 sync pairs, and you have 15 days to finish all the 30 halls. So of course, you have recover items, and you have milestone rewards every 5 halls. But some halls are pretty hard, some halls are pretty easy. I won't go through the details, but you can take a look at the weaknesses. Yeah, some of them are hard, some of them are easy. Not gonna spoil too much. You can try it out on your own. Might be posting another Battle Villa video today, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think it's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you find the suggestions useful. Let me know if I could change anything. Let me know if you have any suggestions as well. So I'll see you next time. See ya.